So we talked about what is mental health. We talked about what we can do to get people to recognize your problem. We've talked about what we can do. Now, the next thing I want to do is talk a little about depression. And we'll get more into this in chapter 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, maybe 7 and 8. Each chapter will have a little something to do with depression, and then we'll also do something that does a little bit to do with mental health stuff, and then we have physical health. So I believe that from my experience, my depression right now is looking at I love writing this book, and I want to write this book so badly, but I don't have time for it. I went to the movies. I went to watch the movies that kind of show me some more of my life. But I also am helping way too many people at once in the last 3 months. I'm not just focusing on work, and I'm not just focusing on home. I'm not just focusing on just day-to-day living. I'm helping way too many people, and it's stressing me out, or it's making it really hard to focus. It's making me really not hard to focus, but it's making it really hard to really go down to the real issue of what's happening to me. And I think we have to all think about what we're all doing as a whole. If we're helping too many people out, or we're helping doing too many things at once in our lives, it gets toll on us. And I don't think it's work, because I worked 60, 70, 80 hours, 90, 100 hours a weeks before, and I've never had this problem. But I think I'm helping way too many people. I think I'm helping way too many people, and that is, I can't get that out enough. And I've lied to people before, because I told them it's probably because I'm helping way too many people, and that's true. But the main cause, I think, of my depression right now isn't all. Yeah, it's helping a lot of people and helping too many people at once and doing that show on me. But what I also think is my depression is that I want to be there for every single person. Might sound the same as helping everyone out, but if I just help a little people here and there, I'm okay. But when I try to fix every person's problem, every person's thing in the world, and make it better for them and not better for me, that's also tolling me. I also have this thought. Of how to make it better for my mom, how to make it better for my dad, how to make my life make sense to everyone. And that's one of the problems, is that my eating disorder and my schizophrenia, my bipolar, and all that stuff is okay. But I just want to share this one little smart thing, is that we don't need to dwell on our disorders, but we need to figure out a way for people to help me with each disorder, and help me with an eating disorder, help me, and who can help me with what, or when I see that when I'm having multiple problems in a day, and they see that I'm declining, how can I need each person to tell me what they can help me with. I got therapists, I got psychologists, I got more therapists. I got dietitians. I got, you name it, I have it. But I don't need people to tell me how. I need people to tell me what they can do for me. To be totally honest with me, like, and I need people that start asking me questions during the day, like, how are you feeling? How you doing? What can we do today to help you better? What's going on with your life? You know, I have dietitian Chloe that's amazing, but she needs to start asking more questions and not let me dictate the questions or let me dictate the problems and stuff and tell her the problem. She needs to start when I say something. She needs to start asking tons of questions. Tons of questions. Like I just did a whole assessment today on eating disorders, on all eating disorders, and they asked me so many questions, and I could be so truthful to what I need to do. And I think that's where where I come in, is that I want to tell the whole truth. I want to tell everything, but not enough questions are asked. She finally asked me, what's with calories that you're so bad? Well, it's been a weight loss thing for a long time. I've been talking with calories for a while, and I think she needs to start not letting me dictate the session. She needs to start dictating the session, and she needs to start telling me how to help me and ask me tons of questions about eating disorders and everything she's learned over the past 10 years, and ask me questions of every sort of questions you can think of, and I'll answer them the truthful to me. But when I have not enough questions asked to me, I just try to, do a little riddle or do a little thing here and there and just put it all out there. And that's where I need each person to tell me what they can help me with. Truly, be honest with me. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? What can you really take on? Not taking too much on where you're being in the same boat as me, but to help me in a way that, like, Chloe can ask me all these questions that she's learned over the past years that she can ask me. I could probably be so truthful with her, and she can probably find so much more about me and about my eating disorder, about my health and everything. And also, one quick thing is that if each person tells me what they can help me with and do that, then and ask me how my day is going, and keep asking me, how is your real day going? What do you really feel like? And every couple hours ask me that same thing. I think I'll be in the same boat as that, like, people care, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I get that conversation with people, like, saying they care about everything and that it will be just fine. So yeah, I think we can do more stuff, and I think I need people to be honest with me also. If they can't solve my issue or they don't know how to, tell me what they don't know how to solve and how to do my issues, and I'll get my advisors, my therapists, my dietitians explain it in a way that they understand how to help me and what they want to take on, and they can pick in one of those in one of those emails or one of those texts what they can help me with, what they want to take on, what they really want to do, and that's where I think we really need to figure out, when you have people feel like they care and people, keep asking you what your day is, even though you lied to them but keep asking the same question 3 times, you'll get the real answer, not the fake answer. And that's where once they figure out I'm doing horrible, they'll start asking me, how can I help? And that's what they need to understand. Okay, this is my depression video, and I need depression video number 1. And there's going to be 2 other depression videos today. So yeah, this is chapter 1, 3rd subject, 4th paragraph. Depression. This is first chapter, third part, fourth part, second paragraph. Depression part 2. Or kind of the same. I ran out of time in the last video, so. But yeah. So that's really where I come in, is that I have an amazing coworker, Joe, at Subway, and he wants to help me so much, and sometimes he takes on so much for me, even though he doesn't want to. I have an amazing coworker called Wendy at Pick and Save. She's amazing. She wants to take on so much like Joe does. But Joe does more, but Wendy does want to help me too. I got Kimberly, I got Reagan, I got Alice. They all want to help me more than they can. I got a coworker named Jill from Floral that really wants to help me too. I got all these good coworkers, and I got all these good people in my life. In coworker, and I got a sister. I got a couple brothers. I got a mom and dad. I got 2 moms, 2 dads. They all want to help me. I got family. I got friends. Parker, that's always want to help me. I got Zach that tries to help me, and his 8-year-old self. But when everyone comes together and does their part, what they actually want to help me with, not what they really think they need help me with, what they actually want to help me with. If you tell your person what they actually can help you with, they won't get burned out. They won't get burned out at all. They'll just keep helping the same thing over and over again, and they'll keep doing it, and they'll save the day. If they take on too much at once, they'll get burned out, and then eventually they don't want to help you. So, with that being said, I need everyone to tell me what they can help me with, and if they need clarity how to help me with the dietitians and the therapists and everyone, I can do that, and they can get that clarity or that simple thing. That's why I have my dietitian write something up. I also need people to understand one quick thing about depression is that it's different for everyone. But for me, I start spiraling into more feelings, and I take on too much, or I go into sadness when there's nothing we can really do to solve the issue. But yeah, I think I have people that want to take too much on for me and help me so much, but then they get burned out. That happened lots of times at work. So I need you to be honest with me, what you actually want to help me with, not what you think you can help me with. And that's where we come into it. Can't say that enough. And your people will get burned out if they help you with too much at once. But no, I have amazing therapists that ask me all these questions today. I have amazing therapists that help me out immensely. I have amazing dietitians. Chloe is amazing, but she knows so much about eating disorders, but she's not asking the right questions. I need her to ask me every question she can come up with in the eating disorder world, and ask me those questions, and act like they're a test where there's no right or wrong answer to the question. Just yes or no, or those. and I'll answer them all, and then we'll see what we come up with. And she's going to learn a lot more from me when she figures this out. These 2 videos are going to be shared to Chloe on the app, if I can send it through the app. Also, my depression is also getting worse because not only am I taking too much on, not only am I taking too many people's problems on, but I'm not fixing my problems. I'm lying to tons of people about how I really feel and how my day is going and how everything. I'd rather have the question asked me 3 times every time I get asked the question how am I feeling. But I'm lying. If I say I'm doing fine, I'm usually doing crappy right now. Super crappy. I'm not doing... I need people to start asking me questions. Why is your day being crappy and stuff? If I ever admit that. But not trying to solve the issue, of my crappy day. But just help me out a little bit. I don't know what's coming next in my near future. I just know I have 1 day left before I see the sleep doctor. And I don't know how to solve that. I hope it goes well. And I hope he really wants to help me. And not be someone that thinks they can help me. And then I see the brain doctor in a month, probably a month from now. And he need him to do all physical health. And my therapist will deal with mental health. I got all the mental health providers I need. I just need now physical health people doing physical health stuff. But yeah, I think it does have to do with sleep too. I think it's a big problem. Like I'm probably gonna get like 3 hours of sleep tonight. But the main thing is, this book is gonna be written in a way that when you read this book, it's not gonna be like a easy way to read the book. It's gonna be more me telling how I feel and how to help people in a way that's not originally in a book. We're not doing perfect English. We're not doing perfect stuff. We're just going to write out, I think the book should be written. And that's going to help a lot of people. I think once this book is finished, it's going to be so rewarding. But yeah, I get it. And so one more thing about this depression is that I don't sleep a lot when I'm in depression. I actually do the exact opposite. I sleep less. I also get really sad and snapping at people. I'm hoping that the new dosage will help me. I always think doctors don't get enough dosage for my medicines. I want one more dose higher. But yeah, that's my depression. And I think everyone has a different depression. But I think when people start helping you out and when they think they can help you, when they know you're being down or depressed, they can take it on and get help from your providers and stuff. And everything can go well. And eventually you'll be better once people care. Sometimes you just need people to notice they care when you don't think they care. And that's all. But yeah, I just need my mom to say, I don't know how to solve your eating disorder. I don't know how to solve the only thing I know how to solve is your autism. And I need you to be honest with me. Okay, this is my second video of depression.